Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Dust Off. So glad you guys can be here. So I've got a really special video for you guys today, and this is going to start the first episode of where I'm sort of getting the channel ready for gaming, and it's going to start in June. For that being said, and with that being said, I do have coverage for you guys today. It's going to be Elder Scrolls, and Elder Scrolls is probably going to be the first game that we do on the channel. And I don't know if I want to live stream that or not, but with that being said, I'll figure it out and I'll get back to you guys. I'm going to put a hold on the video here for a quick second, and that's because I have a very serious announcement. For those of you who watch all my videos, I have gotten in touch with Make-A-Wish, and guys, I have some good and bad news. I'm going to start with the good news first. Good news is I did get in touch with them, and it took about 4 days, but they finally gave me a call back, and I was denied. I don't want to say denied, but I couldn't really get my wish of going toward a specific person's family or a specific person. And with that being said, we can't really do a specific person. What we can do is donate to the actual cause so that it's distributed evenly. So when somebody is critically ill like that, we have to keep in mind, or I guess I have to keep in mind, that you can't exactly donate. Let's say we raise $10,000, $5,000. We can't donate $5,000 to somebody specifically because it's very important that it's distributed not on terms of, hey, somebody likes this person more, somebody got more money than me. And it's not about the money, but it's about, I want to say, the perception of just how serious an illness can be. So, guys, unfortunately, we can't do a specific person, and we won't really know where it goes to, but we do know in our hearts that we're helping somebody. And February 14th is the National Organs Day for donations, and we are going to be doing the donation on that day. So with that being said, guys, that's all I really have for you right now on that. But I did, like I said, I did speak with them, and we got a couple things figured out. They sent me a couple emails, which I'm still going over to see what's the best way to approach this, the most efficient way to approach this. And yeah, I mean, I've done donations in the past for veterans and stuff, so I'm sort of familiar with this, but I'm just sort of getting the Make-A-Wish, sort of how they do it. And like I said, guys, it's probably just over a week before February 14th, so this will be wrapping up pretty soon. But I do thank you for watching that part of the video, guys. It means so much to me and the channel. So with that being said, we're going to move on. And so June 4th is the official release date for Elder Scrolls. So I have gone, and about 3 weeks ago I found out about the game. I started watching the trailer, learning this, that, and the other. And so I today have got my notebook, and I wrote some stuff down. This is not going to be a video where you're going to learn everything. I'm not going to go over everything in the game. I'm not really a game reviewer, but this is like, from a normal person, probably what you'll be most excited about. So I'm going to start off here. So they've gone with a really specific way of telling the story this time. They're still going to go with quarterly updates, for those of you who played the last one. And the quarterly updates follow the story. So quarter 1 will be a dungeon update. Quarter 2 will be the Eastshire update. Quarter 3 will be a dungeon update. And 4 will be story and dungeon. And it follows, I guess, sort of a year. It embarks on a year-long journey. Journey is how it's said. So I'm really excited for that. It keeps the viewers. It's like, hey, pay $60 for the whole year, and we'll tell you more and more about the story. It's not just saying hi with a patch update, and that's because the team, it's not really all Bethesda now. It's a new team, and they really do, like, when you get the honor to sort of go over Elder Scrolls, like, these guys have taken it to the top, and they absolutely want to stay in touch with their fans. They don't want to let anyone down, and just from what I'm going to go over here, you can tell that they really did listen to us. They listened to us, and like, for instance, I'm going to jump right into it. there's a new character that has been announced. It's called the, dare I say it, the Necromancer. And it's like, I don't know how to explain this, but when you get your first Xbox at Christmas and you're like, dear God, what do I do now? Even though it's the only thing you wanted. That's sort of how I feel about this. And what they're doing is, the Necromancer for us, of course, is lovely, and we want to use him, and we want to play as him over and over and over again. But in game, it's like they really didn't want they didn't want to take the Necromancer, put it into a game, and just leave it there. If you are caught using necromancing and it's in the town, the guards will go after you, and it's got a high mastery curve on it, so it's not going to be overpowered. So they really did take time on the Necromancer, and they're going to give you a quality new character. I'm going to get off that. There's so much more on that, guys. Like I said, this is not going over everything. This is just talking. This is just talking about what's next in the Elder Scrolls series. So in the trailer, there is Elborn and Kimura, and supposedly the whole reason why this thing starts and dragons are released into the world are because you and Abnor, take over on its journey and sort of get into a cave, and there's like this stone, and he connects the stone. You know what? Pause. I'm going to show you guys a trailer. So here you go. Okay, so now that we're all caught up, you guys can see what I'm talking about, how he sort of puts everything together. It's sort of like a stone, and then dragons are released. By the way, that third dragon that comes out of the cave is absolutely freaking frightening, and I do want to see if that's what's called a dragon boss. I have written down here that the dragons in the presentation are said to be tough and impossible. So with that being said, the dragon boss that they talked about would be probably that third one, or maybe it's like 3 different bosses, I'm guessing. Who knows? And if you guys were looking in the trailer, you can go back. There was 3 different biomes that they showed of savanna, desert, and jungle biomes. So when you leave, so I don't fast travel, so I'm using this for an example. When you leave out of your home, let's say, and you're taking a far journey or a far walk, you're going to have to gear up. You're going to have to realize, okay, I may be going through multiple areas where I may not be equipped for, I may not be equipped for the best fight. So you may need a sword, you may need a bow, you may need an axe, you may need, for those of you who like to use mods, you may need water, you may need food. It really brings you into an immersive world. And if you're playing with friends, you know, you gotta care for them. I mean, they definitely have the chance right now to make probably the most immersive ESO that there is. And with that being said, I cannot fucking wait for it. So yeah, there's that. I want to go back to the beginning of the video where I talked about necromancers. I did fail to tell you guys, these guys are giving us a free character slot. So there is no repercussion for using the necromancer. You guys have every reason to use the necromancer. If you wanted to finish the game, go back and use them, you can do it. You don't have to delete a character, is what they're telling you. Some other small updates, small coverage updates that I have for you guys is PvP updates. And PvP is going to be getting a lot better, and they're taking more time into how PvP works. I'm pretty sure there's a Sunspire sort of dealio. I'm not sure what it's about, but that does refer to PvP. So if you guys are into that, you can look it up. 2 other major things are zone guides and the Guild Trader UI. So zone guides are going to be getting an update, or maybe zone guides are going to be in the game now. And it's like, if you don't want to use them, I don't think you have to, but it keeps you from being lost in the game. So you're not just wondering, hey, what's going on? What's the next step? So that's nice. But the Guild Trader UI, I'm more excited for. So Guild Trader UI is like, now I can use the guild and the trading system without fucking throwing my laptop or throwing my monitor. And I'm pretty sure that they got a bunch of people requesting them for that, so they decided to do that. And that's all I have here for you guys on the paper. But I'm probably going to be pre-ordering it here in the next couple of weeks, and I mean, what else can I say? They're giving you, for $60 you're going to get a year-long story update, and I mean, what has Elder Scrolls ever failed me? No. I'm not really, I have high expectations for these guys. They're a very honest team. They're not going to, like, for instance, they haven't said much because I'm sure it's going to be a great game. And it's only February, this is the time I'm recording it, and it's looking really promising. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to start getting this channel ready for ESO. So this is the very first video where we're actually doing this, and I'm going to be getting more in depth as the year goes on, doing the E3 coverage and stuff. Not going over every single thing, but just going over what I'm probably going to like and what most people are going to like. So with that being said, guys, I absolutely thank you for watching this video. And if you guys do want to message me, you can. Like I said, a lot of my videos are on the money grind and sort of how life is for people. And this is like, this channel will be turning on its back and doing gaming. So I'm really excited and to branch out like this, and I don't know. I'm really excited. So if you guys do want to message me about anything I see on my videos, please do. I'm a very nice guy. Yeah. So that being said, guys, this is Dust Off. Thank you.